This message is going to hit hard, but I believe in my heart of hearts that it's a message that needs to be said, spoken, spoke up about, and called out. Ephesians 5:11 says, "Have nothing to do with fruitless deeds of the darkness, but rather expose them." Have nothing to do with means, don't make a home with what is destructive. 2, exposing darkness means name what's happening, state the truth plainly, and set boundaries. If you're not yoked with the right person, it has severe consequences. What I mean by that is, if you're a believer, if you believe in God, and you're with somebody else who maybe not believes the way you do, it's going to be a struggle. I found in my first marriage, I'm just going to share this with you because it was a definite problem. I loved God. I loved God very much. But my husband was not a believer. And what was going on is he was doing a lot of things behind my back. And what I mean by that, he was going online. He was using pornography. He was doing a lot of things that I guess he thought that I wouldn't find out about. And God says what's done in the dark will come to light. And it truly does. I found out about it. I confronted the issue. And it just kept happening over and over and over. See, these are things because I suffer from a child wound, a father wound. I suffer from PTSD, child abuse, sexual abuse. These were issues in my first marriage that I really had a hard time dealing with because it brought me to a place of feeling the disrespect like I got from my father. My father was very disrespectful to me. And even though I brought up to my husband at the time how these things made me feel, it still didn't make any change. See, you can get an apology, but you're supposed to have changed behavior. And if there's no changed behavior, then it just falls flat. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to fix anything. And because I didn't understand at the time that we were two people that were together for 15 years, but we weren't standing shoulder to shoulder on our beliefs. Your belief system with somebody in your life is crucial. It's crucial. It's crucial to have somebody standing next to you that you have the same belief system, that you both love the Lord, and that your purpose together is in the Lord. Okay? And if you don't have that, you're going to find yourself really struggling in your relationship. You're really going to struggle. I know I did. And I didn't understand back then what I understand today. And why I'm bringing this up to you today is this is a place in your life that you need to get with and get right with. You need to figure it out. You need to figure out as you're on your healing journey why you may choose somebody who's not best for you. Why you're choosing and accepting anyone. Is it for attention? Is it because you're lonely? Are you not finding out what their character is, their standards? These are important things to find out. These are important things to ask yourself initially as you're going through the dating process with somebody. I was just recently counseling somebody on this very thing. They were not seeing the red flags in the beginning of the relationship. And my advice was, when you start dating somebody, treat it like it's a 90-day probationary period. If in that first 90 days, things are coming up that you're questioning, you need to alert this. You need to talk about it. You need to confront it. And if you're constantly running from it and you're running from confrontation, you're never going to get anywhere. You are never going to get anywhere in a relationship if you can't confront what the issues are. You can't. And if you find yourself having that problem with somebody, that you're not able to confront things, you're not able to talk about things, you need to take that to God and ask Him to help you heal that part of you. As I say, I never want to take away from anybody that needs expert help, expert advice. But on a spiritual level here, I'm going to go spiritually here because the spiritual aspect is what has helped me. So I'm going to say to you that if God's got you on a healing journey right now and you are struggling with these types of issues, that you're having a hard time seeing red flags in relationships, or you're having a hard time confronting issues, you're having a hard time bringing things up for fear that you're going to lose the relationship, you need to go to God and you need to heal that right now. Because you're going to find yourself in a situation that if you take this forward and end up getting married to this person, these problems aren't going to go away. They're going to be there. They're going to be in the relationship. And you're going to find yourself in big trouble. Very unhappy, miserable, because you're with somebody that you're not equally yoked with. And so it's so very important. I say this to you because, again, this was what I went through earlier in my years of my first marriage. And sometimes we learn things a little too late. But I will say, if this is what you're struggling with in a relationship, heal that. Get with God. Get with God and ask Him to help you to heal those areas where you need to discern better. Discern the red flags. Discern, have better confrontation, better conversations with somebody. You have to be able to talk about it. You have to be able to sit down with your person and talk about what's wrong. And if you're afraid to do that for fear of losing this person, then that's a problem in you that you need to get resolved. You need to get resolved with God. He needs to bring that to you. You need to lay it down. You need to lay it down at His feet so that is an issue that you can both work on together. So I urge you, if you're having these issues right now, if you're struggling with this, if you're struggling with things that you're not able to talk about and bring up to the person that you're with, take it to God. Take it to God. Ask God. Ask God if this person's right for you. Of all things I wish I'd have done. I wish I'd have knew to ask God first. Is this person correct for me? Is this the right person for me in my life? And tell me, expose things to me and let me see things that I may not even know about that they're doing. Bring it to my attention. And also bring to my attention the things that I need to correct in myself so that I can be better for this person as well. So these are areas in your life that you need to lay down to the Lord and ask Him to help heal. So my hope is that if you're having these struggles in your life, get that healing. Get it now. Don't delay. Get in with God. Ask Him to show you what needs to be healed, what steps to take to start the process. And I can assure you, He will meet you there. He will help you every step of the way. May God bless you.